Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be everything that I have on my son's wish list for Christmas this year. I'm not organised enough to have all the things physically to show you, but I do have some of the things, and everything that I don't have yet I'll pop up on the screen here. If you're new to this channel, then my sons are 3 years old and 9 months old, and he'll be 10 months old at Christmas. And so if you're looking for more gift inspiration, then I have a bunch of videos linked down below in the description box for any child age 3 and under. That's the age of my oldest son. So go and check those videos out as well, because I have loads of other toys in there. I'm just going to be sharing with you today the things I have got for my son for Christmas this year and the things that are all on his wish list. He won't necessarily get every single item on his wish list, but he'll be getting a fair few of them, and I thought it might give you guys some inspiration and some ideas if you're looking for things for your toddler or baby. So let's get straight into it. I'm going to start off with my son, who is 3's toys, and if you want to skip ahead to the baby stuff, then I'll put a timestamp in the description box below and you can go and skip ahead to that if you want. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is these bath stickers. They are really great looking. I think they look really fun. They've got cars and vehicles, and I think it also comes with some roads, so they look really fun and a nice little stocking stuffer idea. I'm not sure about the ones with the ABCs, because unless they can form words, I don't think that's much point in that, but I think the ones with like the fish or animals and also these cars ones look nice. So I really think these look really great and would be a really fun thing for a younger or older toddler. The first thing is a pair of scissors, a pair of child's scissors. These have the age range 4+ in them, but I think my son will be fine with them as well. They are metal, so they are sharp, so they're not for very young children, but I think Sam will be okay with this if he is supervised properly. And I really despise the ones that are plastic and cut literally nothing, because they're very, very useless. And he ends up actually just using my big scissors, so I thought I'd get him a pair of his own little scissors. Then a couple of things that I did share in another video, but I thought I'd put them in here just in case you haven't seen them. It is these Play-doh DIY bath soaps, and they're basically just soap that you can mould, and there's little cutters in here and little things you can use to mould the soap, and a little sponge. So I thought it'd be a little fun bath time activity for my oldest. And then also he's really into pretending to fish, so I got him this little set, a little fishing thing to put in the bath and fish them out. Then I also got him a truck for the beach. I'll show you these couple of little things that I got him specifically for the beach, because he doesn't have any big vehicles for the beach that you can actually put sand in, and then you can tip it out. And nice hard plastic, really like that one. And then I also got this digger, which for the same idea. I will, by the way, link everything in the description box below, so you can go and buy anything that you might want. And yeah, just some nice, really big, nice vehicles for the beach that you can actually use. My son's really into gross motor activities, and I've also, like I said, got a baby. So I've got this tunnel, which actually I might put in my younger son's stocking, I don't know. But this tunnel, both of them will absolutely love. They love to play with their little tent that they already have. So this is just a little pop-up tunnel that you can put away nice and flat, which I also really like about it. So I've got this little tunnel on his wish list. And yeah, they'll both have really great fun going in and out of that one, going in and out of the tunnel and putting their little hands through the holes and everything like that. Will be super fun. My son also recently got some magnetic tiles, and these are definitely the number one most recommended toy, I think, for this age range. I just think everyone has them in their gift guide, and for good reason. If you don't know what they are, they're little tiles of different shapes, and they click together magnetically. Don't know how to show that. Magnetically. They're magnets, and they click together into little shapes, and they're super easy to do, which is why it's great for toddlers, but also older kids love it. And there's so much imagination to be had in such an open-ended toy. So with good reason, these are definitely recommended for older or younger toddlers, just depending on your child's interests. But as soon as they're getting into building, I do highly recommend these. So I'm probably going to be getting him some more of these for Christmas to kind of build up his collection so he can build bigger things. This Astronaut Duplo set is also on his list. He's really getting into space-related things, as they do at this age, and he loves to make rockets with his magnetic tiles. But I thought I might get him this little set that's got little people and a rocket that you go whoosh through the air, and he'll have lots of fun with this. And he does already have some Duplo that he can also use with this set. Kinetic Sand is another one that I see recommended everywhere, and again, with good reason. I think it's super fun, especially for kids that like to build and to dig and all that fun stuff. Everyone loves Kinetic Sand, right? And I do think that it is a bit messy. We've had some of this before in a little tiny pack, and it is quite messy, but I think it's good fun, and it's one of those ones that you can pull out on a rainy day. So I've got on his wish list this bag of Kinetic Sand, and then also related to that is some little construction vehicles, because it's not much fun if you can't really dig with anything. So I think having little construction vehicles and being able to dig and steamroller and whatever would be super fun to go along with that set of sand. The next thing on his list is a Yoto Player. I see this recommended everywhere as well, and it seems to be very highly loved by many people, and for good reason. I think it looks like a really great screen-free alternative. I think I might keep this actually until Samuel's 4, maybe on his wish list for then, but if you've got a child that's younger that really enjoys listening to stories or music, then I think this is a really great option. We currently use our Alexa, which has a screen, and so the idea behind this is that it would have no screens, so it'd be better for him. So I think this is also a really great gift option for toddlers and also older children. This wooden cash register looks really fun to play with. A note here that I do have a video on everything that is in Aldi at the moment. If you are in Scotland or even maybe England, they probably have similar things. So I'll link my video here where you can go and check out everything that I found that they have in Aldi. So if you want to get any really nice, affordable wooden toys, then Aldi is a great place to go. And yeah, check out this video and see what they have available there, because I know they also have a wooden cash register available. I found this wooden fire engine at the second-hand shop. It's a really lovely little thing. It's got functional doors. It did come with a ladder, but I think the ladder's got lost from the previous owner. And then it also comes with some little people and a bunch of just different, that's actually the door for the back, and a bunch of different little accessories, little, what's it called, fire, roadblock things, and little hoses. So little activity accessory things. And I just picked this up because it was second hand and I thought it looked really nice and it was a really good price. But yeah, I think both the kids again will enjoy playing with this. It's nice and big to like push around. A nice big toy. These little binoculars look super fun to play with and really durable as well for little kids. I've seen in the reviews that they don't work super well as actual binoculars, but for really young children it does enough that they think that it's fun. So I thought these little binoculars are quite affordable and quite fun looking. And then this crane, this wooden crane looks so much fun. It's quite pricey, but I would say that it's worth it if you've got a child that really loves construction type things. Samuel would love this, but again, I think he's maybe not quite careful enough, so I might keep it till he's a bit older. But I think this is a really great option, is this little crane, and they can move things around with it, and yeah, I think everyone would love this. I also have this puzzle for Samuel. This is a set of 3 puzzles by Schmidt Puzzles, I don't know. And it's 3 little farm ones. I like these because they're very realistic looking. He has one that's construction related, and there is tons of different ones on the back as well that you can see. So if your child has got a specific interest, you can get one related to their interest. These are 24-piece puzzles, which Samuel can do with a little bit of help now. And yeah, I think those are really nice little puzzles you can get, and it makes a bit of a change from all the really cartoony ones, you know. Moving on to books for Samuel, I have a whole pile here from the works. I'm not going to go through them all in detail now, because if you want to see them more, then I will link my video here where I show these all in detail of what ones we got from the works. But I'll just say that they are a very great deal. They're a very great deal. They're a really good deal. They are 10 for 10 for only 10, no, any 10 for only £10, and or 3 for £5 or £2 each. So a really good deal, basically £1 a book. So I recommend checking out the works. And then I've also got a couple of books here that I got from the charity shop that I thought would look good. Got this for £1. It's my first book of birds, and it's a really basic book all about different types of birds, different types of, yeah, garden birds. So that one looks really good. And then also this one is a National Geographic Kids. This is our first National Geographic book. It's a first big book of dinosaurs. He's never really heard about dinosaurs or knows anything about dinosaurs. So I thought this might be like a fun one to see if he's interested in learning more about dinosaurs. I like the illustrations, and this illustrations are like massive and super big and nice. So that's that one. And then some books that I have on his list that I thought looked really great. This one first of all, which is called a Polka Dot Book, which we've never had any of these before, but they look so much fun. And this one is specifically the old McDonald's farm one, I think. And I think it's just a normal storybook, but there's little bits where you poke your finger in. And I think it's similar to those little pokey, fidgety things that you get. And it's a similar kind of feeling and sensation. So that one looks super fun. Then we also have The Tiger Who Came to Tea. This is a classic. I love this book so much, so that's on his list too. Look Inside Space, which has loads of different flaps in it and loads of good information. So again, good for an older child or a younger child, but one that's a child that's good with flaps and won't pull them off. So maybe not for a little baby, but for a toddler, really, really great option. One that I've seen so highly recommended is Little Blue Truck. This is a classic, I think a modern classic. I think everyone has got this, but we do not have it, so I thought we'd put it on his list for him to get at some point. And then we've also got a couple of Usborne books that look really nice, and these are a bit newer, I think. And there's All About Feelings, which Samuel needs more books about feelings because he's struggling with some feelings. And then All About Friends. And then we also have the one I'm Almost Always Kind on his wish list, because that looks like a really great one to encourage kindness. And then we have this one, which is Alfie Gets In First by Shirley Hughes. Beautiful illustrations and a nice little story, I think, about him being locked out of his house. So that's a really fun one. Right, I'm going to move now on to Noah's presents. Like I said, Noah will be 10 months at Christmas, so he doesn't need a huge amount of stuff. We already have loads of stuff from Samuel for that age, so I've only got him a few little things, but I will show you what I got him. The first thing I got him was a pile of books. These are books that I know he'll love because he's really sensory and he's really into touchy-feely things. So they're the That's Not My series. So we've got, if you don't know what they are, by the way, they're a different thing. It's like a storyline of That's Not My Duck, Its Wings Are Too Soft. And at the end it'll have That's My Duck, Her Ducklings Are So Fluffy. And the key thing is that you can feel the little bits on the page. So got him that one, got him That's Not My Koala, That's Not My Owl, and That's Not My Squirrel, and he will guaranteed absolutely love all of these and feeling all the little bits on it. Also got him Oh Dear, a Lift the Flap book. This is by Rod Campbell. A really basic story. And he went to the barn and he's looking for eggs, so he's not going to find eggs with a cow, is he? And then in here, I don't know if you can see that. Nice basic Lift the Flap story. So I think that'll be like a fun one to introduce him to more Lift the Flap books. Also going in Noah's stocking is this little paddle boat I've shown you guys before. It's a little bath toy. They don't actually have any bath toys. So this is kind of like a joint present for Noah and Sammy to play with in the bath. Yeah, I can't believe Samuel's 3 and they've never had a boat. So I needed to get a boat, and I put that in Noah's stocking. And then also got him this from the charity shop, which is a little pop-up style toy. You pull the lever or move that, push the button. So he'll not be able to do this quite yet, I don't think, but I know Samuel has played with this a lot at church and he really enjoyed it, and he still actually enjoys playing with it. So I thought this would be a really fun one to get him. And I'm just going to put a bonus thing in here that I have got. Samuel has had this toy since he was tiny, and it's the best toy in my opinion for having it from a baby to having a toddler still playing with it. So Noah enjoys looking at this now. It's this little pop-up toy. I think everyone's seen it, but if you've not, then if you've got a baby, this would be my #1 most recommended toy, because it's just such a simple toy. It's cheap and it lasts ages, because I've had this since Samuel was tiny and it was second hand. And yeah, just think this is the best toy. Samuel still plays with this now that he's 3, and Noah's starting to enjoy it now. So I always wanted to kind of give an honourable mention to this one, because this is just such a good toy for under ones and over ones as well as they get older. But like I said, I've got a bunch of videos linked down below, all my under 3s videos that are things that I recommend, things that I've got them in the past, things that they love. Got loads of those videos, so please do go check them out. And the last thing on Noah's list is these shoes. He's going to have these cute little shoes because he's got similar shoes right now and he wears them every single day, so I thought it would be worth it to get him some of these little shoes. And guys, this company does the cutest little designs. I can't even decide which one to get him, because they have little woodland designs, they have bees, they have the cutest things, and there's literally loads of designs, like anything you could possibly want on a shoe, this company seems to have it. So I'm going to get one of these pairs of shoes for his Christmas as well. And that's kind of what Noah's getting. It's not a huge amount, but he doesn't need a huge amount, like I said. He won't even know it's Christmas. So we got him just a few different things. And the boys might overall get something else or something different, but these are things that are on his wish list that I think would be really great toys for toddlers and babies. And like I said, guys, do go check out my other videos because I've got loads of more suggestions and gift ideas on them. And I'll see you very soon in my next one. Bye.